Ah, what is happening here? Oh my god. Ah, ah, what was that thing that was swimming there? Looked like a horse or something. What was that thing that was swimming? Now did you see that thing that was dragged by the water and it looked creepy? I don't know what that is. What is that that was there in the water? That's something not normal. Oh my god. What is that? Is that a horse or oh my god. Oh, this might be some good vibes animal that does not know how to swim. What do you think? Please. Oh my god. You see, I can't see this animal clearly though. And it looks like, what? Is that some snake? Oh, it was some animal that some four-footed animal. Which one is that? Is it a horse? It looks like a goat or what? Which creature is that? It's a pig. Oh, it looks like some pig there that was just swimming. Do pigs know how to swim? Oh my god.
People have been saying lately that the earth is actually flat. Can you comment?
Well, in your physical reality, I think most of you know it is a sphere. It doesn't mean that there aren't other dimensional forms of the earth on different planes, and certainly on one-dimensional form, the earth is flat. But only a portion of your consciousness is focused there. The consciousness that I'm communicating with right now does have a piece of themselves in that dimension where the earth is perceived to be flat. But for the most part, as you are evolving and becoming more aware that you are higher dimensional beings, you are experiencing the reality more in a 3 or 4 dimensional and eventually 5th dimensional way. So in that sense, your focus is not really on the flat earth, your focus is on a multidimensional one, which represents itself in your reality as a sphere. You can see the truth of this, the example of this, anytime any of your astronauts go into space and release a bubble of water. Anything free-floating in space in zero gravity will automatically form a sphere, not a disk. You understand?
Yes.
So does that answer your question?
Yes, thank you. Final part, are we each eternal beings?
You are all indestructible, infinite, eternal beings, even though you are creating the illusion right now that you are finite.
Great, thank you.
Why did they keep this a secret? You have 3 seconds to scroll. If you have an Abrahamic religion, this could change your life. If you're going to stay, please proceed with caution. I respect and walk with all religions, but I am married to my mission, and my mission is married to the truth. This was about a man who was not an African man, but was born into an African kingdom. His people was different from the African people who lived in this kingdom, and they were oppressed by the African people who lived in this kingdom. And the king ordered the unaliving, I must say on this platform, of newborn babies. So like in many myths, his mother puts him into a basket and lets it sail downstream in hopes to save her newborn. The king's daughter finds this basket with a baby in it, and she adopts this boy into their royal home. This man grows up as royalty, but in self-defense, he kills a man and flees this African kingdom. Can you guess who this man is? Stop and comment below if you think you know. He flees and marries an Ethiopian woman, and he stays with the clan or the tribe under the priest of her father. And one day, while watching his father-in-law's flock, he runs into a burning bush. Now, this is when it gets interesting. Now, many of you know who I'm talking about by now. You should, because we're talking about Moses. Now, when Moses runs into this burning bush, he runs into a god. And I did not say God, I said a god, and I'm going to tell you why. This God says that I am the God of your people. I am the God El Shaddai. That's what your ancestors called me. I did not reveal myself as Yahweh to them. Now, there are some questions here that need to be answered. Okay, the first question: what does Yahweh mean when he says my people? Because he claims that the people of Israel, Moses' bloodline, is his people. Because remember, the assumption is this God created the entire world, created everything. So why are these his people? Bear with me, family. I'm going through some tooth pain, so I might be talking funny. I'm going to answer all these questions, but the next question comes: if there is no other gods, why does Yahweh feel compelled to explain to Moses that he is not only specifically Yahweh and specifically his God, and that they specifically belong to him, but on top of that, he needs to explain the God El Shaddai, who Abraham and many of your ancestors came into contact with, is me? Why does he feel the need to explain that to Moses if he is the only God within existence? Then a more unsettling question comes about. How do we know that Yahweh is El Shaddai? I mean, Moses has to just take this being in this bush on his rock. I mean, he just has to have faith that this entity is not lying. Because if we're talking about a supernatural world, I mean, there's a whole host of things that Yahweh could be, right? Angels, demons, other gods, a magician, so many things. So, is Yahweh El Shaddai? I mean, how do we know they behave so differently? And I'm not saying that they're two separate gods here. I'm just posing the question to you. El Shaddai is very nurturing, very parental. Yahweh is no such thing. Yahweh is a God of war, and he makes it very clear. Very bloodthirsty. So now let me explain what's happening here. Moses and his people know many gods, and they believe in many gods. They are called henotheists, people who may worship one God above all, but they acknowledge the existence of many other gods. This is how the Old Testament is written, Monotheism at this time did not exist. Sorry, y'all. And so when you read it today, you're reading monotheism into the text in question. You don't believe me? Go to the Dead Sea Scrolls and open up to Deuteronomy. The Dead Sea Scrolls, the oldest that we got, by the way. Deuteronomy 32:8-9. When the Most High and this was written as El Elyon, gave inheritance, when he separated the children of men, he set bounds of the people, according to the number of the sons of God, which was sons of El, or bin Elohim. For Yahweh's portion is his people. Jacob, who becomes Israel, if you know scripture, is the lot of his inheritance. So this is new to a lot of people, and that's because in the Masoretic text, I'm not even pronouncing that right, but that text was originally used as like one of the oldest, if not the oldest text to use translations by. It put sons of Israel, but they did that intentionally. The original words was written as the sons of God, and they did this because they did not want anyone knowing that Yahweh is the son of El Elyon, the Most High. Yahweh is one of the sons of God. You can go read it yourself. It's there. So going back to these questions that was posed. So the reason why Yahweh says my people is because they were given to him as an inheritance from his father, the Most High. Let's go further. If there are no other gods, why did Yahweh have to explain that he is El Shaddai? Because there are other gods, and he has to make these things clear. There's Baal, there's Asherah, there's so many other deities. So he has to make this clear. And The reason why they behave differently is because, well, this only one could really guess, is because Yahweh as a deity changes over time, because humanity, his people, are changing over time. That's a whole nother conversation. We can get into that another time. But this happens in the Tower of Babel. If you want a video of me breaking down the Tower of Babel and how that story changes in context to the Dead Sea Scrolls, let me know. And what you need to understand is that the Most High, Elyon, or the Elohim, which is the Council of Gods, they wanted humanity to spread the Garden of Eden. To spread, that's what humans used to do. The Amazon rainforest is a food forest, a giant food forest. So listen, we are escaping this matrix. You are trapped in matrix and you don't even know. You're trapped in this called civilization. You're not supposed to be paying mortgages, paying bills, working jobs. If you want to...
Good words.
Like an ancient, real Stargate, three-dimensional Stargate. It's not something that was recreated by the...
We ought to now take you on a trip.
Great, I'd love to take a trip.
Machine.
Yes.
Before we do that, let's explain how it works.
Okay.
Notice around the room we got 1, 2, 3, 4 speaker boxes.
Uh-huh.
They are connected to vacuum tube amplifiers of my special design. I call it the quantum well design. The quantum physics I deal with is the physics of electrons and light going between the parallel realities. We have 7 parallel realities, which we're one of. This physical reality we can touch.
You mean like 7 different Earth worlds?
Whatever you want to call it.
Mm-hmm.
That's the quantum physics I work with. Now, in that, I went into a very, very deep study of electrons between the conductive state, which is a particle, and the vacuum state, which is a wave. You can look at it as the particle is a little ball. And when it gets launched into a vacuum, since there's no atoms to jump from to, it unrolls itself and becomes like a sheet traveling through the vacuum. A massless, thicknessless sheet traveling. This wave aspect of the electron is very special. When you get an electron wave, it literally floats in hyperspace. Now, if you can take the space that the wave is floating in and twist it, spin it, rotate it, you can now create a vortex. That vortex will go through all parallel realities that's contingent to us here. And if you take the age-old pentode vacuum tube and you bias it correctly with the voltages on the element, you can literally take that wave that's in the tube and spin it. And it forms like a vortex, a quantum singularity, a white hole, whatever you want to call it, and connects the signal flow through all 7 realities. Now, how this works, when I was working for my PhD, I learned how to bias the vacuum tubes to maximize this effect. You know, a lot of people are saying today tubes sound better than transistors. I'm sure you've heard that.
Mm-hmm.
It's true. Because the vacuum tube actually produces, for want of better words, colloquially, life energies. The life energies is electron and photonic functions going through all 7 parallel realities. That's what life energy really is. And the vacuum tubes will amplify it. Now, how this system works is in some worlds, the information flows from the speaker to the listener. In other parallels, it flows from the listener back to the speaker. It goes into the amplifier, into this quantum well, and it gets all rolled together and spread through all 7 parallel realities, which your mind operates in at least 7 parallel realities. That's the nature of mankind. The soul, the spirit, is the image of us in other parallels. So now we have a function where you can use music to spin your mind into all 7 parallels, and at the same time it crosses the music with your function produces another function which you will be perfectly resonant with and can go very deep in the meditation. And from that, you can then spread out into the other realities consciously. That's what this equipment does. Now, then there's two more there on either side of the bed. They're 15-inch subwoofers, but they're run a little bit differently. You see, they're wrapped up in foam and cloth and pillows. That's because there's a board running between the top of the two of them. The cones shape the upper board, which is suspended, and that board then couples into the 4x4 that goes across the two and shakes the bed. You can actually feel down to 5 hertz on that bed.
So what I will be doing when I'm laying down is I will be literally opening up my space, my consciousness.
If you allow it.
And I will be spreading out into the other 6 places where I exist.
At that point, it's your playpen.
Okay.
You can do whatever you want.
How long does it take for you to actually feel the effect? Is it instantaneous or a few minutes?
Sometimes.
Okay. What would I experience in any way? Physically, emotionally, mentally? Is there a sense of bliss or?
If you want.
Oh, that guy seems like he knows what he's saying.
Now that's a bump.
He's in heaven.
Good girl. Good girl.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear baby. Happy birthday to you. Yes. Blow your candle. Blow candle ready. We're gonna blow candle. Yay! All right, can you get the little plates, honey?
Looks like it's coming towards us right now, but don't know. It's fine. It's fine. Just let it. Okay, it's not gonna play on the boat. It's right here. It's right here. Holy mackerel! What the hell is this thing? It's coming up. Oh my god! Hold on. No, stop. Something. Let it come up. What the fuck is that? Go! Go! I don't know what that is, Dave. Just hold on. Just stay. Stay. It's coming up over there. It's over there. What the fuck is that?
I'm off.
So apparently if you take a boiled egg and crack both sides and kind of peel the crack a little bit like this and blow on it, the eggshell should come right off. Oh my god. It worked!
Oh, is that true? Oh, that's interesting.
Did you know that your birthday can tell you what's in store for you in 2024? Keep watching if you want to learn more. In numerology, this is referred to as a personal year, which is calculated by adding up the dates in your birth date with the current year that it is. I'll show you how to calculate yours. So my birthday is October 16th, so I'm going to add up the digits in my birthday plus the current year that it's going to be, which is 2024. I'll add up 1 plus 0 plus 1 plus 6 plus 2 plus 0 plus 2 plus 4. That comes out to 16, but you have to reduce to a single digit. So I have to add up 1 plus 6, and that will give me 7. So my personal year number is 7. Now that you know how to calculate your personal year, let's talk about what they all mean. If your personal year is 1, this is representative of a new beginning. It's time to really put yourself first. Don't feel like you're being selfish because this year is all about you. Really focus on the goals that you want to accomplish this year and make it happen. There's a leadership quality to the number 1, so really tap into that energy and get shit done. If your personal year is 2, this is all about duality. You might feel torn between your old life and the new life that you're building yourself. So really make choices that are conducive to your growth and who you are wanting to be this year. And of course, the number 2 attracts couples, relationships, partners. So you just might meet your person this year, or even just making more friends and broadening your social circle. But just make sure that there's always a sense of balance between your needs and their needs. If your personal year is 3, there's going to be a huge focus on creativity. So if there are any creative endeavors that you've been looking to pursue, now is the time to do so. 3 is also a very social number, so make sure to take in the energy from the people that make you feel really good and surround yourself with good-hearted people that help raise your vibration. Now is the time to create the life that you've always wanted. If I didn't talk about your personal year in this video, check out part 2 and like and follow for more numerology.
Oh, do you find that helpful? Please leave a comment.
This year, I went into Songdung, which is the world's largest cave. It's this massive opening, 6 miles of underground cave. You know, you don't see daylight for 2 days.
6 miles.
It looks like something out of Avatar. I mean, this cave, you can fit New York City skyscrapers inside of it. It's so big. It has its own weather system.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. There's, Hang Songdung. That's the entrance to it. And like, look at the size of it. The scope of it is massive. Those are little tents. People.
Oh, those are tents.
There's full lake systems in there. And,
oh my God, that's inside the tent? I mean, that's inside the cave?
Yeah. Look at the wedding cake. That one right there. That's called the wedding cake. That one. It's these pyres. I mean, it's the most fantastic looking thing. There's a person standing on top of that little pyre right there for scale.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
That's insane.
It's insane. More people have summited Everest than have been through that cave.
Wow. Well,
that's the wedding cake.
Oh my God, that's incredible.
I have a picture just like that I'm very proud of.
My God, that's so spectacular.
Oh my God, that is mind-blowing. Looks nice, man.
Hey man, roll down the window. Roll it down. Roll down the window. Roll down the window, ma'am.
What's wrong?
All the way, ma'am. All the way.
Okay,
all the way.
Okay.
Look.
Okay.
What's going on here?
What do you mean? What's going? I don't understand. What's wrong? What's wrong? What do you mean? What's going on?
Ma'am, why are you in your car?
I'm just.
You've been camped out here for a couple of days.
No, I haven't. It's just been like I just got tired. I was driving. I thought I'll just take a little nap. So
Okay, ma'am. Look, you don't have to lie. Okay.
I'm not.
Look,
lying.
we had multiple calls saying that you've been camped out here over 48 hours.
Oh.
Store employees, they're worried about you.
Woman who looks dehydrated.
We're just stopping in to check on you.
Okay, I'm okay. Thank you. That was really nice, but I'm okay. I'm really okay.
Where's your family? Do you have any family or a home?
Not anymore. I don't have one anymore.
What do you mean?
My son threw me out. Just said, "Go, Mom." I was living with him and his wife, and he just didn't want me there anymore. She doesn't like me.
Man,
so I'm here.
Your son kicked you out of. Were you living with him?
Yes, and I thought, everything's good. We're doing fine. We're doing fine, but I guess his wife, her name's Sally. She didn't like me. I was just, trying to help around the house and do things, cook meals, do some nice stuff like that. But I guess she didn't like that. She felt like I was trying to take over or something. So he said I had to leave. So I left.
Okay. How long ago was this, ma'am?
He told me to go on Christmas Eve. On Christmas Eve. Merry Christmas, Mom. Get out.
Okay.
So I'm doing good though. I'm really good. I got this really nice truck. It's really warm, honestly.
Is this your son's truck? Did he give this to you?
No, it was my husband's truck that we had when we were married.
Okay.
He died. He died.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Look, do you have any other family that you can go to?
I have, yes, but I have a daughter, but she's very far away, and I don't want her to know what's going on here at all.
Well,
she would be so upset. So,
well, ma'am, can you reach out to her for help, maybe?
Well, I don't know. I don't have a phone, to call or anything, and she's very far. She's so far away. I don't want to upset her. No, over the holidays,
Where is she?
She's out in way out in Massachusetts. I mean, really far away.
Okay. Yeah,
and I don't want to scare her or anything.
That's quite a long drive, ma'am.
It is. It really is. But maybe after the holidays, I could try to, maybe someone can help me call her. But not now. I'm fine right now. I'm absolutely fine. I'm here.
When was the last time you had a warm meal? When was the last time you drank water? I'm not seeing any more in the car, man.
I don't think it's been too long. I don't think. I don't know. I kind of lost a little track of the time. What day is it today?
Today's Wednesday.
Oh.
It's the 27th.
Oh. I don't think it's been too long. Really, I think I'm fine. I'm really good.
Okay.
I'm good.
Well, look, ma'am.
Yeah.
My partner and I.
Yeah.
Okay, we had multiple calls.
Why?
And it's if you're parked anywhere over 48 hours, that's considered loitering.
Oh, well, I can move. I'll move.
No.
I can go somewhere else with.
No, but ma'am, it's not safe. Okay. You need a roof over your head. You need warm clothes.
I got a roof. I'm good.
I'm an actual roof, ma'am.
I know. I'm just trying to.
I can't.
I'm okay.
Look, I can't let you stay in the car.
But why? I don't understand that. I'm not hurting anybody.
It's for your own safety. If someone came by here at night,
yes,
and they broke the window, then what do you do then? Then
I don't know. But look, I've been here for a while. Nobody's hurt me. Nobody broke the window. And I think people are nicer over the holidays. Maybe. Okay. And I can be here through New Year's. How about if I stay through New Year's and then I'll go? I promise. I'll go then.
Well, ma'am, I can't allow it. Okay. My partner and I, we wanted to help you out. Okay.
I know,
we got you some food.
I thank you. You're. What?
There's no need. It's okay. There's food, there's drinks, there's water, you got some electrolytes.
Oh my God!
Gloves,
where did you get all this? Oh,
sanitizer, hand warmers.
Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much.
There's no reason why you should be struggling, ma'am, okay?
Oh, thank you so much. You're so kind. You're so kind. What is this?
That is $200, ma'am, okay? That's from me and my partner.
Oh,
so that should help you get some food or maybe, some gas.
Yes, I could get gas. I could get some gas. I could try to.
Look,
I could try to start.
We want you to use that for a motel.
Okay.
Or a hotel.
Okay.
Some place to stay tonight.
Oh, okay. Okay, I promise.
And we want to give
promise.
you a part of our Christmas bonus. This is $500.
Oh.
So you can go home.
Are you sure? That's a lot of money for you to give
ma'am,
me.
That's for a flight, so that you can go to your daughter.
Oh God! Oh my God! Oh my God!
Struggle on
oh,
Christmas.
thank you!
Okay.
Bless you! Oh my, you've just changed my life. You have literally changed my life right now. I can't never thank you enough.
Ma'am, you don't have to thank us, okay? You just promise us that you're going to be safe.
I promise.
Whether you get a flight or you drive, if you need the truck with you, you figure out whatever you need to do. This is... No one deserves to be kicked out on Christmas, okay?
My daughter will help me. She'll help me figure out what to do now. I can call her and ask her to help me.
Okay, you have a great rest of your day, ma'am.
Bless you so much.
Stay safe.
You see, now, what of people, thanks for watching up to this far, man. You see, now that video has really touched my hand, you see, my heart in most ways. And it has reminded me that people really go through a lot in this life, you see. And there may be chaos in families and disputes, but please, we can always solve them through talking and love and compassion for one another, and trying to understand that people come from different points of different views of life, you see. We can tolerate one another. Children, please respect and obey your parents. Treat them well with love and caring. You see, these parents brought you to this world, and if even they didn't, they took care of you. You see, that's some good vibes that as a human you need to appreciate by sending love and good vibes. And all parents out there, big up to yourself. Much love for bringing kids into this world. Teach them love and compassion and all those good vibes. Big up to all peoples out there doing good gestures every day. Gestures of goodwill and of love. You are loved and respected. May the universe bless you abundantly and never lack if you do good deeds. You see? Respect people kindly. Much love to all humans. Watch till the end and leave a comment, man. Good vibes.
Only people with color blindness can clearly see a number here. This is a reverse colorblind test, and the vast majority of people don't really see anything. And this is the regular colorblind test. It's called an Ishihara test, and people who are colorblind cannot see that number. To the vast majority of the people, that number says 7, but colorblind people only see a bunch of random dots. Here's another one. Colorblind people can't see a number written here. There are 3 different types of colorblindness. The most common is red and green colorblindness. The next most common is blue and yellow colorblindness. The last one is complete color vision deficiency. It's important to understand that people who have color blindness are not just walking around seeing black and white. They can see everything that you're seeing, it just is a little bit more difficult to identify the differences between certain colors. For example, in that first test that I showed you, you probably had a hard time seeing that number, but colorblind people can clearly see a number written there. So you got to see what a colorblind person was seeing. And this happens from a gene mutation that is found on the X chromosome. And colorblindness is a lot more common than you think. It's seen in about 8% of men and 0.5% of women. Some people live their entire life as colorblind individuals and not even know it. There are structures in the eye called cones that allow us to visualize color. And if you inherit the mutated gene, your body has a hard time interpreting color correctly through these cones. So how did you do? Did some of you find out you might be colorblind? Leave a comment below.
Oh, what did you see? What did you see all those numbers from the beginning? Oh, please leave a comment there.